Welcome to my latest video review. This is on the Dino Fury Power Ranger figures. Something I'm really shocked to say because I didn't think we would see them for a very long time, at least in Canada, because usually how it works is the US gets something new released from Power Rangers and then it takes months to hit Canada, but the fact that we got them now is very surprising and shocking, and I love it. So these are the figures. So we have red, blue, and pink. And green and black, I believe, are going to be released later this year. One thing I love about these, the box art at least, is that they're individualized. Now, I can't remember if Beast Morphers was the same way. I think Beast Morphers was. But I'm a sucker for individualized packaging. So, like, red has a really nice picture of the Red Ranger on the right there. Pink same has Pink Ranger on the side, and blue has Blue Ranger. As you guys can tell, each of them have like individualized weapons. Like blue comes with what looks like daggers, and red has what looks like a really nice sword. And then pink, I'm sorry to say, looks like the weapon she got was kind of lame. It looks like a ball and chain like weapon, which kind of sucks because they could have given her a bow and arrow, or they could have given her like a long staff with like pointed ends. They could have done so much, or like an axe, like. But of course, she got she got the short end of the stick. So in the back of the boxes, we have each individual Ranger figure, and beside it we have the Dino Fury Morpher, kind of showing you what to do with the key there. And here's Red Ranger. Oops. And the back of the packaging, we have the Red Ranger and the same Morpher gimmick. And finally, here's Blue Ranger. One thing to notice that they do have these flaps here. Oops, sorry. These little flaps that are taped in. So it looks like you could reseal them again. But when I tried to open blue just to see what I could do here, it's still stuck onto the card on the top and the bottom. So you would be doing some damage if you were to open them. So the best thing to do is, if you want to keep them mint on card and also want to experience them loose, is get 2 sets. And I'm going to be showing you these figures loose. So just bear with me here. I'm just trying to take the Ranger figures out. I do apologize for all the noise there. So there's the Blue Ranger, and let me see if I can get their weapons out. I really love the detailing on the figure. And we'll try to open the Red Ranger. I really liked how they did the samurai figures, because with and even Mega Force, I believe, where they sealed them on all 4 ends, so you could easily open them and reseal them without any issues. So I'm just trying a new format for the review, especially for the carded figures, which is just removing them as I show you the MOs, like the mint on card review. Because the way I did it before, I really didn't like it. Like, why waste 2 review videos when you could do it in one? I'm just gonna lay him flat. So while I take all these weapons out. And finally, Pink Ranger. So, from looking at the pictures and looking at the figures right now, it seems that they used the same mold that they used for the Beast Morphers figures, which I love. Something that I wish that Bandai did in the earlier days, because it made a really nice display. Like, and they kept updating the Ranger figures. Like when they did new molds, they just did not look good together because sometimes the Rangers were too bulky and the previous Rangers teams were too thin, so they weren't really too compatible. So here's Pink. I do apologize for all the noise there. Oops. So there you have it. So red, pink, and blue. Pink kind of looks funny to me because of the large helmet. I do apologize if my video is lagging there, but that's Pink Ranger. Let me see if I can get them to stand properly. So here's pink, red, and blue. So let's get started here. So this is what the Red Ranger looks like loose. So for articulation, you can't actually move the hands, or can you? Let me see. Actually, yeah, you can, which is really tight. Move the arms from side to side, up and down. There's like a ball joint right there. Up and down, and I think that's it, yeah. And the morpher, they didn't paint the morpher, it's just solid black. And that's a close-up look of the helmet. There's no chest articulation, and for the leg, you can move it up and down, side to side. And there is a 360 articulation right down here. And then, actually, can it even go right there, up and down, sorry about that. So by the knee, up and down. And the boot really doesn't have any articulation there. I thought it did. Or the shoe. That's the Red Ranger. So gonna try to get him to stand properly. That's the one thing annoying about certain figures, is that they don't stand properly. Let me try this again. Yeah, for some reason this figure just does not want to stand. And this is Pink Ranger. So her articulation, you can move the arm up and down. Or sorry, side to side, and then up, down, and elbow, you can move it like that. And it has, like, again, 360 articulation. And this is a close-up of her helmet. So with the leg, you can move it all the way like that, or even more, and down, and then up, down, and then from the knee you can also bend it. Pretty much the same articulation as the guys. I'm pretty sure you can move the head too. So that's the Pink Ranger. So I'll show you like the front, back. Red Ranger, I don't think I showed you the back there. So I love these figures. They're highly detailed. Only thing I don't really care for is the gray. Like, I wish they used the same silver for the belt and for the arm. Here's the close-up of the Ranger figure. And here's the Blue Ranger. They all look really great. I can't wait to get black and green. Pretty sure as a team they would look amazing. So let me put their individualized weapons so I can show you guys. It's not too hard to get the weapons on because the gloves aren't like... because some figures, the gloves are like clenched up like this, really tight, that it's hard to get the weapon on. But these figures aren't too bad. So here's the Blue Ranger with his weapon. And Red Ranger. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself and I can get all those weapons without any issue. Or can I? Let me see. Red Ranger's weapon is, or Red Ranger's arm is kind of like clenched in a little bit. I'll just put it on like this. It's really hard to get the weapon on. So I did jinx myself. It was easy for blue, but for red, it just did not want to go on. And then finally pink. Let's see if pink's weapon will go on. I still can't believe how lame pink's weapon is. She could have gotten such a nice weapon. And that's pink. Oops. No, pink doesn't want to stand. There's always one ranger. So let me just move all this out of the way. And I'll show you the keys up close. So this is what the back looks like for red's key. That's the front. I'm still very disappointed because they could have easily given us the same Rusol keys. That's the blue ranger, and finally the pink ranger. And let me do a quick comparison with the Jungle Fury figures. Or sorry, I say Jungle Fury, I meant to say Beast Morphers. So I'll take the main three figures out. So here's blue with blue. So one thing I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, they did give a lighter blue for the blue Dino Fury figure. So here's the Red Ranger from Beast Morphers. And here's our new Red Ranger from Dino Fury. I love the Dino Fury suits compared to the Beast Morphers. They look a lot nicer. Come on, man, stand, stand. There we go. It's like they forgot how to stand. And here's Yellow Ranger, since Beast Morphers didn't have a Pink Ranger. I wouldn't mind seeing a Dino Fury and Beast Morphers team up. Never know, it could happen. So that's what they look like. And they look really nice together because they reused the same molds. And yeah, so those are the Ranger figures. So let me show you them close up. So those are the females. As you can see, it's pretty much the same mold. Just the heads on the Beast Morphers figures were a little bit bigger. That's there. But one thing I noticed is it depends on the Ranger figure. Like for this one here, when you look at both, Dino Fury Red's helmet is actually bigger. And then the two Blue Rangers. And then this one, Dino Fury Blue Ranger's helmet is bigger. It's just on the girls, yellow was bigger there. So those are the figures right there. Let me just put them with their respective teams. And I honestly do want to see a team up because if you guys saw the finale, there is actually a new new steel. So I would like to see the new morph with the new steel, if that makes any sense. I don't want to completely give it away if you haven't seen the finale yet. Let me again, red does not want to stand. I do apologize, their feet are terrible. Let me see. Oops, I knocked something down there. There's red and finally pink. Hopefully I'm not going out of focus there. And we have Dino Fury. We actually have a lot of room here, so let me just move them so I can show it to you guys. Beast Morphers and... Don't fall. Okay, good. Okay, now blue wants to fall. Like, what is this? Come on, pink, stand. Let me see if I can get her to stand properly so I can show you guys. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Yeah, the feet on the Dino Fury figures are horrible when it comes to standing. As you can see, for Beast Morphers, I got them to stand right away, no issue. With these guys, they're like, no, not happening, I want to fall. But they look amazing together. I love these figures. So that's my review, and I do apologize if there's a little bit of lagging. I don't know why this video is doing it. And as for price points, I'm not too sure how much it is in the US, but I got them here for $9.99 or $9.97, which I was impressed because figures like the Jungle Fury figures costed $12.99 per figure, which is like insane. And before that, Ranger figures were like $10.99 or more. So we went back to the earlier Bandai days where it's like $9.99. So it was actually pretty cheap. That's my review, and as always, thanks for watching. If you guys loved my review or liked my review, please put in a like and please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and as always, have a great day.